Hey everyone, this is Ryder from Skip, and I'm here with Isla. It's Friday, May 1st. I want to do a quick and important video mainly to talk about the states that are reopening today. There are 18 states that are reopening partially today. I'm going to briefly go over those states. I'm going to put up a map that shows which states those are. And I'm also going to go over some of the details about what is opening in each state because there's nuance for each state. So I'm going to run through that quickly, but I want to tell you the very good news that just came out of the White House just in the last hour is that the drug Remdesivir has been approved for emergency use authorization. This is really good news. If you saw my previous video this week, I said that they had the trials. Gilead is the manufacturer of Remdesivir in the U.S., and they had trials that went really well. Where they found that rather than having the 10-day treatments for patients and seeing recovery with patients that had COVID-19, actually patients were recovering in 5 days when using this treatment. So the EUA, Emergency Use Authorization, gives them approval. It's not the normal FDA approval route. Obviously, this is the fast-tracked approval, but it's really good news in terms of treatment for COVID-19. So that was just announced. The president was with the CEO of Gilead in the Oval Office. So we're optimistic. You know, Gilead has said they're going to donate 1 million vials. They're going to be able to produce 140,000 doses in the coming weeks, and then a million rounds, rather, not doses, but rounds, so the whole treatment plan, 1 million rounds by the end of the year. So that's really good news, especially when we look at the hospitalization rate. And again, it's still unclear, the exact results, but so far it's looking promising. So want to mention that. And all right, I'm going to go through the 18 states that are partially reopening because I think this is important because it's May 1st, and this is going to affect almost half the country. So 18 states are reopening partially today, and another 7 will probably in the next week or two. Now, most of these states are in the middle of the country and the southeast, as well as Maine. New York and California and a lot of the northeast and west coast is still shut down. But I'm going to run through very quickly here. Okay, so Alabama. Their stay-at-home order began on April 4th. It ended yesterday. Here's what's open. Partially, they're opening retail stores 50% capacity, but other businesses remain closed, and outdoor recreation is open. That's in Alabama. Alaska, they're open. Food and drink, restaurants, dining, retail, beauty, hair salons, barbershops, those are open in Alaska. Colorado, they are open. Retail, beauty, stores, salons, personal services, and then soon they will have offices and industries reopening. So most of these states have a phased approach, right? So starting with these retail, hair salons, restaurants, or some mix of those, going on to like phase 2, phase 3, phase 4. So that's most of what most governors have decided to do. Georgia, fourth state here, outdoor and recreation is going to be open, and gyms, entertainment, bowling alleys, very, very surprising, theaters, private social clubs, retail, hair salons, barbershops, food and drink. So again, most of Georgia businesses are open. This is they compared to other states have a lot more open. Idaho, very limited in Idaho to start. It's going to be houses of worship in Idaho starting today. Iowa, a lot of Iowa is open. Food and drink, restaurants, dining in certain counties within Iowa, outdoor and recreation, retail, malls, libraries, entertainment. Again, there is nuance within the counties, and sometimes the counties have say as well as the governor. Maine, retail has opened and outdoor recreation has opened. Minnesota, industrial and manufacturing businesses and offices have opened. So, and what's reopening? Mississippi, retail and beauty, stores have opened up in Montana. Houses of worship, retail, and beauty. And then what's coming soon, maybe in the next week or two in Montana, is food and drink, dining, bars, breweries, and distilleries. Okay, North Dakota, just a few more on the list here. Most of the businesses will be open in North Dakota. Food and drink, recreation, retail, entertainment, movie theaters, you name it. Oklahoma, same thing. Most businesses will be open. South Carolina, only outdoor recreation and limited retail and beauty with limited capacity. South Dakota, according to the governor, it's kind of a free-for-all. They're going to leave it up to the businesses. So that's basically back to normal, in South Dakota. No restrictions there. In Tennessee, just a couple more here. Most everything will be opened up in Tennessee. So outdoor recreation, food and drink, retail and beauty. Salons and barbershops are open in most counties, but not all counties yet. All right. And Texas is also opened most of their businesses. Same with Utah and same with Wyoming. Again, so most of these, the restaurants are back open, the retails are back open, and the outdoor recreations are back open. Same with Wyoming, too. So I'll leave a link to these details as well. We'll put it on our blog. But for those 18 states, not quite, it's, often these are smaller states, besides Texas, by the way, and some of the states in the southeast, like Georgia. But let's, wherever you are on the fence of, is it too early or not? They all have some restrictions, and I think most of the governors have enough sense to be monitoring the situation to basically determine if things get out of control or they start to get indicators of infections. They will take the necessary precautions. Contact tracing, that's when the contact tracing and testing becomes so important. So thanks again for watching and subscribing. Your support means a lot. I'm going to do another video about the states reopening next week, and also on some of the funding updates too for PPP, EIDL, and unemployment as well. We are doing things on helloskip.com to help people track all of those things. And we'll be putting more on our blog as well. So thanks again. I hope you're doing well. Happy May 1st. Wherever you are, I hope you're staying healthy and safe and staying home. On behalf of Isla and I, have a good weekend. Thanks.